We're back. We got to chapter 2 yesterday, and then I got tired and went to bed. But we're gonna play a little more, maybe for like an hour, before I have something to do. So just gonna check out chapter 2 and some of the arena unlocks a little bit. And I noticed we've become an AC millionaire since we left off, thanks probably to that last mission mostly. I think there are new parts in the shop too, so maybe I'll start there. Okay, so there's the Gatling gun. I think we use this. I believe we use this in the tank AC test. Overwhelming. Rapid fire performance. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. What is the ideal range on this? 130. Okay, so it's fairly close range. We've had the shotgun. I haven't really tested it out. Had the handgun. Haven't really tested that out either. Bazooka, grenade launcher, a different grenade launcher, with the difference here being fewer rounds, less damage, but it's a lot lighter. In fact, it's lighter than our current weapon, which I think is our rifle. So all of the perks, I guess, of like a grenade launcher style weapon without necessarily the same weight restrictions. A napalm bomb launcher. This is news to me. Not familiar with this weapon type. Napalm bomb launcher developed by Boss launches ultra-hot incendiary rounds that scorch the area around the point of impact, limiting the maneuverability of ground-based enemies. That like sounds cool. I wish there was a way to just like test this. Like put it on a trial run under AC rather than having to buy it. I guess we have some room to play around with stuff, but even $1 million AC bucks is only enough for like 10 parts if they're all weapons. And only like 2.5 parts if they're core parts. Got the laser rifle. Ooh, a laser shotgun. That sounds kind of cool. Reliable at medium range. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, it actually doesn't have that stark of a drop off at the effective range even. And you can concentrate the laser. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice. Total rounds. Looking at it, 60? Oh, that's actually quite few. Plasma rifle, which we skipped. The pulse gun, which we ended up not needing for the boss last time, although every run I've watched of anyone else beating them ever since is like more or less used the pulse gun, which I assume was mostly intentional, given that the boss features heavy pulse shielding. Missile, oh, a missile launcher on your hand. Huh. Interesting. Now all we need is a shotgun for my back. Get a burst assault rifle. Oh, wait, hold on. I thought we already had this, but this is actually a different weapon type altogether. I didn't realize that we had the 200 and the 201 series. Okay, charge to fire burst shots. This one actually doesn't have the same charge. It just always does the burst shot. 194 versus 62x3 is like within the same ballpark, I think. And then closer range than most of our weaponry. It shoots fast, although I don't know if that's mostly because of the burst round thing. And then 18 rounds to mag with 450 rounds, so it's pretty well stocked. I guess you might want to compare it to how it would work against, like, versus the linear rifle, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to try it out at some point. We shall hold that for a second. Let me look at some of these other left arm stuff, because I think there's more melee exclusive stuff here. Yeah, the pile bunker. I think this is like the typical physical blade style thing. It's a little different from the energy blade that we used earlier on. You hit it with a massive steel pile, obliterating it through sheer physical force. Charge to prime the firing hammer. Enable attacks that are enhanced by explosive damage. Yeah, in this case, almost 1700 damage is a lot. So, and the charge attack power is really, really high. That's like through the roof, maxed at like 4,000 plus. It also tears through PA, I guess, which is interesting. Right, the other laser blade series, which we've kind of gone away from. There's like a burst rifle shotgun thing that's probably kind of cool, but I just don't know if I'm ready to go all in on that yet. Grenade cannon, the Songbird, is kind of a neat name in the sea of VP 660 LSCs. Double-barreled grenade cannon. Oh, so it launches 2. That feels like it would be really powerful. Medium weight ACs. Well, that's us. Its compact size reduces its explosive power, but the double-barreled format makes strides towards resolving the issue. Yeah, why have one big explosion when you have 2 reasonably sized explosions? So at 42 rounds, I assume we're going to have 21 shots in there. There's like a world where we just trade out our missile launchers for this, just given like how little I use those well. But let's see what else we have on the right back that's like newish. Okay, split missile launcher. 8-way split. They split before contact and surround target with homing sub-missiles. Suited for aggressive solo tactics against one or multiple targets. It just sounds kind of cool. I think the damage profile is realistically somewhat similar, though. Another plasma missile launcher. I'm not even really sure how these differ. Looking at it, range mostly, and lock count. Okay, not super excited. I really wanted that that back shotgun that we had in one of the training scenarios, but I don't think that's available yet. A couple more pulse shields, it looks like. Pulse bucklers, yep. Okay, the grenade cannon yet again can have double songbirds, which sounds kind of neat. I doubt I could handle the weight capacity there. And then we've got this new head type, it looks like. Right, stability for energy. Excellent performance in aerial combat. Okay, so we trade some defense for... Actually, the stability stuff might be helpful. We've staggered before, or like... In older AC games, it's like a thing either staggers you or it doesn't, at least as far as I could ever tell. Like, you know, like a big sniper cannon or grenade would just kind of stagger you. Because we have like a separate stagger bar in this iteration, it doesn't hurt to, you know, have a higher stability in general, since it matters a lot more, since the stability damage kind of adds up on you. And this one's like pretty much the highest that we should expect just looking at it. And then the system recovery, I still don't really know what that is, but it probably happens sometimes. Scan distance sure doesn't hurt. And then obviously 500 AP is nothing, along with the defense lowering, but that might be worth looking at. We'll file this away. Just as something to try and see how we feel, because I think that energy difference is not super big. Then we have... we've got the Firmeza. This head style looks like really different than the other ones. Keeping with Elkana's roots in producing and forging steel. Light while having good defenses. Okay, so this one's mostly like a weight trade-off. I don't feel super strong about that right now, so I might leave it. Okay, so between the parts that we're seeing... Oh man, this one's so expensive too. I think if we were to try one, it'd be this Kazuar 44Z. But let me see what else is available before I make any purchases. Right, the Knock Rider can't do that because of the core is really central to pairing with your generator, so I don't think we can get rid of that. Okay, so we have a Firmeza core here, lightweight type. Okay, so larger stability, better generator performance. Okay, but it has a higher EN load. I think that probably still, yeah, probably still generally increases our like energy consumption and like performance rates, I think. We're gonna lower our total supply. Oh, I see. 1.16. That might actually be a big deal, like that fall off. The AP, yeah, more defense sacrificing. Also 450,000 might be the biggest reason not to try this out right now. Okay, right, the Knock Rider arms. Ooh, overburdened, interesting. The arms are, oh, the arms are very heavy. These might be the heaviest arms in the game. 26,000, that's insane. Stout tree, slender branches. Yeah, I don't know about slender. Okay, so they're like max on every defensive capability though. So this is like the full, you would probably see this on like a tank type, I assume. Probably not for us. And then the Firmeza arms again. Okay, melee specialization, which we're not making too much use of, so we'll probably leave these in the store as well. I assume, yeah, the Firmeza legs. Wow, these are the most expensive by far. Yeah, lightweight, craftsman leg flare. Sure, that reads like a marketing spiel, but I guess these are companies with competitors. It's lighter, which is probably the biggest reason we would switch to this. It's like lighter and more mobile without actually like reducing our like EN load or our defense by that much, I think. Actually, those defense drop-offs are kind of big. Those defensive drop-offs are kind of big. It lowers our weight, which should increase our speed. And like, you know, slight baby upgraded stability. I don't know how big of a... We're losing like as much as 50 in a lot of these categories. Or 87, I guess, is the biggest one. So that's like what, like an 8% drop off in the worst case? And then where's our like current load? It like really shrinks. I think being more mobile is like good, provided that like we don't hit our load limit, and it's not that much lower. We might try this in the head, to be honest. So let me take a gander at the new booster. Okay, weaker thrusts, but better consumption. Weaker thrust on the QB, but better consumption. Worse reload time, which I'm liking the quicker one, although I sometimes overdo it because I panic. But I do like 0.35, which might be the fastest we'll find. I guess in the middle is just kind of like half a second, I assume. Right? Okay, well it's not necessarily what that means. AB I'm not like using super often. So I think I'm like okay, and then we don't need the melee values with our current weapon loadout. No, I'm okay, I think. We might hang with that. Yeah, close range, Talbot. I think if we end up switching to like a burst rifle style thing, we might end up doing that. Okay. Yeah, I think for now, let me snag these light legs. We'll see how the mobility treats us. Okay, so much for being a millionaire. And then we'll grab the head too, this Khazar head, and we'll see. Finally kind of deviating away from our Melander base, which I've held on for a really long time. Which might be the bad idea. Okay, and then yeah, we only have the pulse armor. I kinda wanna okay, let's test it as is. But I want to try like a closer range model, maybe, like with the shotgun and the burst rifle. I do like the laser. Ooh, or we could just... I kind of... Is it just because I haven't played since yesterday? That just feels like a nice jump height. Like, this feels like a good mobility trade-off, I feel like. Also, I didn't realize, when did my boosters change to blue? Big fan. That's what I was asking for the other day. Okay. I like this. Should I? Should we try closer range weaponry? So you have like a close range weapon AC. We have the money for it. Let me experiment with the burst rifle and maybe the shotgun just at the same time, since I'm curious about both. So let's grab the... Let's just see how the Haldeman performs in general, and then let's grab the 201 series. Okay, we're low-ish on money, so probably not too much more experimenting regardless. Okay, so we'll try the Haldeman. And then we'll try this already burst rifle set. And this is probably going to force us into somewhat close range. But just, we had some money, why not experiment? But that's the burst rifle. Okay, so I can kind of hold it down, because it doesn't charge, which is nice. Okay, so the shotgun is a little slower than I expected it to be honest. I see, and it's got one shot and it reloads. Okay. Let's try like how this goes, just generally. Okay, so we don't really have like stagger capability anymore, I think. Okay. This like feels more exciting. I don't know if it's like better. Yeah, we definitely don't have stagger at the moment. Oh, I guess there's this like version where we get like a good amount of burst. We might just want to like. I think if we were to do this, we'd want a blade probably for that scenario. Shotgun's cool, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the answer is it's also taking a lot longer, which sometimes time is kind of sensitive in this game. I do like the mobility, but that's kind of independent of the weapons, right? Like I could be this close to anyone as long as my weapon loadout was good. I mean, there's some like weight considerations. Oh, he like deleted me. That or I didn't have new AP. I do like that. Like that's kind of the mobility I think I want to aim for in general. I just don't think this weapon loadout like super maximized. Actually, that seems pretty. It seems like it's performing better against the quadruped, just generally. Also, this just seems cooler, like to my the visuals to my brain. So it's a little better against maybe like non-AC type enemies, maybe. Oh. So you can like do that pretty easily, and like, you know, you go backwards. Like, it's pretty easy to once you can get to this range. Just kind of depends on the layout, I guess, of the map. I suppose we'd probably still benefit from a blade here, or just some more firepower on our back. But I think this is where the shotgun's gonna shine. Not sold on the burst rifle versus the linear rifle. I guess I could shoot missiles too, to be fair. If I remember how to lock on. Okay, anyway, there's like enough normal enemies where I just feel like my piloting, like constantly asking me to be that agile, to not take damage is probably like not the right skill burden we want to place on ourselves immediately. How heavy is the Gatling gun? Okay, it's not like insane. I think we go back to our OG weapons. At least on the arms. So let's snag the Curtis again, and then yeah, the VP. And I think we just look out for upgrades on these. On the back, I am like very tempted just to punt both the missile launchers. I think we also changed our FCS to be less accommodating, and then we just like toss the Songbirds on for like really big targets. I feel like there's a world where that's like a pretty good idea. The recoil is being 60. What is the recoil on the charge weapons that we have equipped? I'm surely with these legs we're gonna get staggered if we shoot it, but that's like, you know, I feel like that's a classic AC design. It's like twin rifle, kind of lightweight, agile mech with a big heavy back weapon. I guess they don't have radars in this game, I'm realizing. They don't really have a recoil on it. Although, oh, there we go, 18 and 30. I feel like it's a little higher than that. Uh, I really want the shotgun. I feel like that's kind of where I want to end up with this. But let's maybe just the songbirds on the right side. And then I wanted to have a shield at some point. It just seemed like it might be a good idea, but it's not free in terms of weight. Okay, let's try a grenade cannon, just the one. And I think we're running out of money, so let's and then we unequip these. So like the net, what do we had? We had 2 of the BCT. We had the P20s. Wait, P31 duos. Wait. These should be matching, like, I should have 2 of one of these. BMLG1, oh, here we go, the duo. So that's 3,800 weight, so this is obviously a little more, which will bring our boost speed down. And then energy lower, attack power. I just feel like if it hits, which maybe that's, maybe that's like ambitious. Oh, interesting. Like having more, right, lighter weight. I see. So that does put us in, okay, that kind of same scenario. I see. 58k. Okay, 353 boost speed. Okay, this might be basically what we were playing with earlier. Okay, let's try that. Let me do one quick test. No, I've not actually played a mission yet, but this is an important part of not getting destroyed also when you play. Okay, let's run it. Let's just see how it feels. So it's gonna be these 2 charged weapons. So there's this one. Okay, so that's my laser. Okay, and then that's that. Okay, and then there's just this guy. Oh, that's satisfying. Maybe I just like that more than missiles. I also feel... Okay, wait, this feels fine. Okay, let me run the, let's do this. Oh, okay, I don't even know that hit. Did not. Okay. Oh, that... Okay. The test was a success. You hit double grenade launcher once in your life and you kind of don't go back. I think that's good. I think it's doing more for me than the missiles did, which is really all that kind of matters. Gives us like some real firepower. I like how that feels. We'll switch it out for something else later, I think, if it exists. But this feels decent, I think. It also gives us a way better option versus this kind of enemy, I feel like. Oh, hold on, I'm kind of standing right in front of him. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Then you can kind of pelt them with the impact. That's a good. It actually has a really decent rate of fire too. Standing still is bad, but I think we'll know when we need it. It's got good ammo. Okay. We run with this. I might regret it, but the missiles I was like forgetting to use, I think. Which is basically the same as not having them, except they still weigh you down. Okay. I think it's a good idea to test first some enemies in arena. And then maybe we'll run the first chapter 2 mission. Okay, an independent mercenary who snuck onto Rubicon hoping to get rich quick, taking advantage of the chaos brought about by the extraplanetary corporation's forays. Isn't that us? That's also me, right? Except I guess I'm under mind control by Walter. Under Nozak's economic theory, the funds of others are but extensions of his own resources. Okay. Thus he continues to take on debt with no intention of repayment. Okay. He's got some sovereign citizen action going on here. As in his eyes, the money was his anyway. Right, okay. This does have the benefit of allowing him to buy the latest in corporate technology as soon as it hits the market. He considers the power of his AC an asset to his credit score. Feels like more of a fault on his creditors at that point. Well, presumably that's why he's higher than the other the other members. Okay, the Bitter Promise. What has he got? Okay, I don't know what he's equipped with, but I think it's fine. We'll see if like this actually holds up in actual AC versus AC combat, I guess. Because I don't know. I also haven't played against like a real enemy since we started, so I guess that might be the other factor here.
Arena combat aptitude evaluation.
I don't like that they get to choose the arena every time.
Entering rank E.
I think he's got a grenade launcher. We might have a kind of similar loadout, I think.
Subject AC. Bitter Promise. Call sign. No.
He's got like a supremely gaudy color scheme compared to me.
Commencing evaluation.
Let's see.
Main system activating combat.
I kind of wish he would like. Oh, we might have the same rifle. Okay, that's a direct hit. Oh, does he have a shield? Oh, he dodged. That's bad. Oh, I'm not locking on very well. There we go. Okay, the grenade launcher is at least doing work for me. I think the mobility is good. There we go. I don't know if that was better or worse than before, but it felt easier to manage in my head.
Destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
It helps that in this version you can shoot your back weapons. I don't actually have to like lower the firepower off of my rifles. I can just kind of launch the grenade launcher when I see that it's active. Okay, so you get his two OST chips. We have his model. And what's that emblem? Just avant-garde. He had the same laser rifle I did, I think. I do like having like one kinetic, one energy, and one explosive. I think that's probably not a bad idea. Okay, so now we have one of the Vespers, I want to say. Yeah, the 6th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. So this is Maderlinik. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, Generation 8. I was wondering why everyone kept on calling us like outdated. But I guess if they're up to Generation 8, we're like pretty old. Oh, they all have like a custom, they have a custom emblem, it looks like. Oh, they're all like really edgy. That's got like eye horror and like, oh my. They're like a lot edgier than the guns, the red guns. Okay. Rusty seemed pretty normal, I'm not gonna lie, but his buds seem a little strange. Okay, Maderlinik is a product of Generation 8, which was held to have advanced the process to the point of rendering all previous generations obsolete. But we'll see about that in a second, I guess. Bringing about a new age of augmentation. Unfailingly loyal to Arquebus, she has a reliable track record in the field, and her conduct during missions has established her as a risk-averse problem solver. Huh. Okay. Suppose it's not super relevant when we're just gonna duel each other. Okay, I'm suitably caffeinated.
Arena combat aptitude evaluation program. Number 25.
I like the design of them. There's some. Oh, is that double pulse guns?
Subject AC.
I realized I didn't even turn my armor last time. We might want to do that. Oh, that's gonna get shredded like immediately. You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna fight. I think.
Main system activating.
Oh, this is. Oh, interesting. This is where we got owned in the story. I have a bad memory. Oh, they are very mobile. Oh boy. Hold on. Okay, I'm actually having some trouble here. Oh, we snagged him in the air. I just wasn't ready to capitalize. Oh, dodge that one. They definitely have like some sort of plasma cannon. Oh, double hit. That's gonna probably give us the edge here. Okay, there we go. That's the thing, I think. The grenade launcher like really turns the tide if you land it. Okay, yeah, us having to trade. She's got the big plasma cannon is also bad for me. Oh god. Turn on the shield. That might have saved my life. Okay, we'll see if that was just a bad matchup. But that one was pretty close relative to the rest of the other matches we've done so far.
Well done.
I guess there's a world where I try plasma cannon, depending on how our energy loadout works. Okay, so we've got some more OST chips here. Yeah, what is... Huh, it's like a mosquito? But the head is like a syringe? Okay, they've got some weird... They've got some weird stuff going on in the Vespers. Could probably use the tuning, I assume. Let me snag this. And then let's upgrade this. I think that's like the most obvious stuff to do. I guess the boost kick is free. This doesn't seem very good. Maybe it's like better than I'm giving it credit for. So this has 2 charges just now or something? Is the other thing installed? Do I have like faster turning now? I guess we'll see. So we fought this person in the combat log gathering mission, and then we dipped because we had like 10 seconds left. A warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front, as an infant, Z was taken to Rubicon by her parents, who, tempted by the promise of riches from coral mining, sought to make an illegal entry onto the planet. Oh, only Z survived the crash landing. She came under the guardianship of Uncle Flatwell of the Rubicon Liberation Front, and the core of an AC was the young orphan's cradle, as she grew up to become a coral warrior. Huh. Yeah, she's not a fan of us, that's all I know. Okay. Let me see if we would have... Well, now we've changed our AC model, so I suppose it's not really a fair engagement anymore.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program.
Oh, interesting.
Number 24, rank E.
In the ice area.
Subject AC.
What does she have? Are those double
UAV.
grenade launchers?
Call sign, Little ZE.
I feel like I should just try and evade. Maybe I don't want to
Evaluation.
use the grenade against her. I traded off shots with the plasma launcher, which I don't think this AC is really built to do anymore. Not that it ever was. Oh, I think I... Oh, that might have double missed. Okay, she's got a shield on the back then, it looks like. You might just want to back up. Oh, yeah, she's not really meant to... The projectile speed is pretty slow. Okay, just tag her a little bit. Oh, that's like a dodge. Oh, dodge! I got hit. Yeah, this is not a great matchup for her. You know what? The double grenade launcher I actually like more than the single in some ways. So they're not launching at the same time. They like launch with a slight delay. So it actually, with the FCS tracking and our current loadout, it'll track a QB on occasion, which just happened.
Well done.
Nice. I guess we'll see how that would have ended. Okay, it was a matchup thing. That match was a lot easier than the rank right before. Okay, so one more set in arena, it looks like, probably, assuming that the rest of these are locked behind the rest of chapter 2. So this is another Vesper, it looks like 7. Swinburne. 7th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus groups, yeah, the human squad. They are Generation 7. Was this person 8? Because they were... Oh, no, they were 6. The first to receive experimental augmentation using coral substitution technology. This granted him enhanced aptitude as a pilot, without the usual complications. but with no obvious indication of either efficacy or potential side effects. Swinburne's fears and doubts turn into an overpowering paranoia. The final jewel to crown his odious personality. Okay, interesting. Oh, is these the first quadruped that we've fought, I think? I don't think I've seen one yet.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 23.
What does he got?
Rank E.
That's not a pile
Final
driver, is it?
evaluation.
Grenade cannon on his back, maybe?
Subject AC.
Okay, he's packing some firepower. That might be a missile launcher in the right hand. I don't know.
Commencing evaluation.
Okay, not used to combating quadrupeds, and this is a completely flat area. We shall see. Okay, so there's the speed of that projectile. Okay, it was a missile launcher, or at least he has one in some way. Okay. Not doing the float thing. I guess there was a shield on the back at some point. Okay. Probably just try to avoid the grenade launcher then, I assume. Okay, this is probably fine. Yeah, the double is really, I think it's pretty productive. Yeah, I launched it. Oh, I did not mean to do the assault boost thing. There we go. Yeah, I think this is the play, like just standard rifle gameplay. And then, oh, I kind of took those on the nose. And then when the grenade launchers kind of add up, you just sort of pelt them in stagger damage, I think. I guess I could probably gotten closer. That shield is kind of annoying. Okay, I kind of rushed at the end there, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming I have quick turn on. I can't tell how to check. Suppose we're rank D now, which, depending on where you are, that's probably still not passing. But hey, it's a far cry from F, right? Okay, so we're back to 5 chips, which maybe we could spend on something. Man, that emblem is creepy. I'm not using that one. I'm not edgy enough, I think, for that.
Incoming comms.
All Mine's gonna congratulate me. Tell me how sick I am, All Mine.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank E.
Surpass, I like that verbiage.
We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all
So I assume
mercenaries.
D stuff, D rank arena matches are probably locked behind the story. Oops. Yeah. Nothing left here. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else I can get from like the OS tuning? Yeah, manual. That's not happening. Yeah, manual purging. That's not happening. Weapon bay. That takes away our shoulder weapon, so that's out. Boost kick is hilarious, but I think I'm okay. These are expansions. Oh, maybe. Ooh, maybe we play around with assault armor. Is that kind of crazy? Like instead of the pulse armor, I kind of go armored core 4 answer with it. Ooh, or there's also like the generic boring upgrades for like more damage. Especially since we're pretty diversified. Yeah, and there's like damage mitigation. I might just like want to do that, right? Let me just try it out once, just to, like see. I just want to see like how good it is, because in 4 answer it's like it's strong enough to be centralizing. Okay, 1500 attack power is like a lot, I think. Let me hold on. Suddenly I'm like kind of tempted. It just feels the coolest. Maybe that's the only important thing. Can I get a refund on the armor if I end up liking this? Okay, so it's like this, right? It's also got that brief invulnerability shield, which is important. Okay, let's try it against like the basic people. What's their radius here? Okay, that is generous. That is pretty generous. Do you like that? Oops. Okay, let's supply. Let's try. Like, it's not crazy hard to stick onto an enemy, right? I might have missed that. Hold on, reset this. Let's try this guy. If I miss, it's like you can kind of spam it in Armored Core. I like the feeling of that, but you're gonna have to hit, which of course it's always true. But it's like a third gun with not very many uses. But that is a really quick way to dispose of an enemy. Less exciting than just raw damage, which is probably the best thing. Oh man, does that feel cool though. It just puts a lot of pressure on the enemy, I guess. Oh, I thought it was locked on. I don't know. Definitely meant for like a closer range thing. Between that and the shield is also, it's not like it's bad. Okay, you know what? How many uses do we get here? You can get up to 3. It's like not that good. It's like not that good. It's like pretty good. But maneuvering to get into place is not easy. Oh man, I feel like we should, it's like boring, but I think the answer is like just get damage, right? Man. We only have one expansion part anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's fine. Let me just tune our damage. I guess the question here is, do we like speedrun something? Let's take a This might actually be the biggest, just because like that's where a lot of the damage comes into play in the first place. Maybe it's this one. And then because like there's so much that the stagger mechanic is so centralizing. Okay, and then we'll try this mission. Okay, infiltration, grid 86, reach the center, extra rewards based on the number of enemies destroyed. Got it.
Here's the request from Balaam Industries.
Oh, is it the excited guy? Is this red?
You to carry out an advanced
Oh, cool. We get to listen to
Central
air
Ice
instead.
Field. To confirm
Right, we moved to the ice
information,
area.
talk to them about the coral convergence.
Right. So you told them
As for how to cross the Alian Ocean,
they could be our sponsor?
this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of grid 086.
We're using
You
that.
could use it to launch your AC.
Oh, whoa, that's crazy. Really?
Grid 086 is occupied by the dozers, outlaws who treat coral
Oh.
like a drug.
So that's who we're fighting, I guess.
It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD.
Oh, didn't we use
Be
parts from
prepared
RAD?
for a perilous journey.
Okay.
I'll be here to support you, Raven.
This feels so like old school. I don't know, just that whole setup. Well, we'll do it. I could change my color scheme at some point. Match me or something.
Let me handle getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too.
She's not like a handler, right? But she's like able to launch me. She's just like in my head, I think. I don't actually know. It's like not clear. She's nicer than Walter is, at least.
Commencing
There's,
infiltration
that's
to grid
me.
086.
I assume.
Creating backdoor into system.
Okay, she's hacking into the mainframe. That's always good.
Catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're here.
Alright, Raven.
Infiltrated.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Sure. Sure.
Main system activating.
Okay, this is definitely one of the slower paced missions, I think. So maybe I've been doing a lot of like fast paced stuff. Okay, I see some enemies
Let's head
already.
toward the elevator going to the upper level.
Let's charge our linear rifle. Okay, they saw me. If they just ignored me, that would have been fine. Alrighty. I guess they're worth some money. Time to turn into a murder hobo, I guess. I see a few more. What is why did I get a warning? That missile? Okay, I see. Uh-huh. Oh, that hit me. That was crazy. I don't know why I like waited so long to try and dodge that. Okay, we live and we learn, I guess. Feeling like slightly more comfortable with the movement too, which is probably good. Okay, so it's up top. I like the uh-oh. Oh, it's Rummy! Bro, we've owned you before. This is not the time. I did not realize you worked for these guys. Alright, I forgot he's like mostly melee, right? Okay, he's gonna do less damage to me than the MTs, it looks like. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh, he was worth a lot. Alright. Well.
Looks like you're having fun.
Oh, shoot.
You know.
Wait, don't you know my, you know the handler. We're like on the same side, basically.
And let's get acquainted.
Do you mean that like in an earnest way? Because I feel like, oh,
Let's take her up on the offer, Raven.
oh, maybe she does. Okay. Finally, someone that's willing to talk.
I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast.
Right. Let's hear it.
That was Carla, leader of RAD, a formidable...
Oh, she's part of Dozer. Gotcha.
She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers.
Mm-hmm.
Within half a year, she seized total control and greatly expanded their operations.
$800? Was that? They're worth more than the ammo, right? That would be sad. Okay. Let's just move on, I guess. Okay, nothing on her scans. Is there like a catapult, or I might have to jump across? I think I'm jumping across. Luckily, we can make it. Okay, this mobility I'm liking. I'm liking it. I don't really see the enemies, but we're evading, I guess. They presumably know where I am. Oops. Hey, don't ignore that. Ow. Ow again. I think we're good. Okay. That doesn't seem like the way up there. Or it could be. Go here. Oh, someone's on radar. Where? Is it above me or below me? Oh! Who locked on? What? Explain yourselves. I assume they're up here. Yes, no? Alright, sorry guys, you guys have a paycheck attached to you, so I'm gonna have to hunt you. Oh! I probably should have shot those, but I panicked. Oh, I see. Okay, let's dodge those missiles. Yeah, having some long-range capabilities is nice. That's like my one reservation about the super close-range build. They're super fun to pilot, but having to run into that like missile swarming stuff is never... You want to be able to take it easy, I think, sometimes. We're good, right? That's everything? Yeah. Also, being able to fly around is good. Being lighter is one of the easiest ways to do that. Oh shoot, come on.
Told you we love a good party. Well, you're no slouch, are you?
Okay, I see. So she didn't really mean Doc. Don't know how I always fall for that. Ammo looks pretty good too, so we're not worrying about that too much. This doesn't feel safe. Up? Or what? Hmm? 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 I'm sorry. Oh, this way. Yes? Oh, shoot! Enemies! What do we got? Anyone? Oh, there's someone on scan. What is that? A drone? I see. Okay. All clear. Oh. A part, maybe? Oh, this might be the first time I've gotten one. It's usually a lot. So that's the HC-3000 Wrecker. Alrighty. Oh! There we go. See, the grenade, that's something the missile would not have been able to do. Just break that defense open and then get a stagger from that range. So I'm liking this grenade loadout. Okay, jump up, I think? This way? Get a scan out there. Yes, no? Oh, wow, that scan range is not far. Ow. What the heck? Nice, nice. Oh, there's another enemy in there. Didn't even notice you. You guys should really just ignore me, I swear. Promise, it's not worth trying to take me down. Okay, let's just go this way.
Can't get your help these days, can you?
Huh?
Would have been
I agree with that. Hell, even eventually the Rubicon Liberation Front did exactly that. Oh. Okay. Alright, all good. Okay. Let me roll in here. I think I probably should have done that earlier. Okay. Not really sure where I'm going, I'm not gonna lie. But I think if there's enemies, we kind of just destroy them, and that's good for the bottom line. Okay, those look like enemies. Sorry. Multiple? Where? Oh, down there. To fight them? Okay. Where's assault armor when you need it?
Gary forgot your fireworks.
I did not know you were gonna be like that style of MT.
Interesting. Seems our turret gets cut above the rest.
Uh-oh. I was not ready for you.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I think the grenade is doing work here at this range.
Ammunition at 50%.
There we go.
Alright, tourist. That's enough.
I don't know when the other guys blew up,
Made
but
your point.
I happened to engage the scariest guy originally.
Just not worth the loss.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
That's gotta be bullshit, right? I do not believe that for a second.
She has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
Alright, if Era says so. What is this? Oh, supply. I'll take that. Thank you. These come at good times in the missions, I feel like. Well, that one could have been more obvious, maybe.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that as a choice.
I don't think I have a choice. Okay, this feels like a bad idea. I knew it! Oh, dodge! Oh my goodness!
The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation.
I do not know what we're doing. I should have guessed. Are we ricocheting? I assume we are. Where's the biggest stagger for my buck? Maybe? Oh, dodge, please dodge. Okay, let's hit it. Okay, yeah, it's a stagger. I think direct hit amplification was the idea.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Oh. Ah, that hit me, ow.
One repair kit remaining.
Yeah, being above it was okay. I just can't maintain that height the entire time. Also, this is another scenario where being like the shotgun guy is kind of troubling, I think. Oh, that's way too close. That is a faster, you sir are much faster than I gave you credit for. Okay, let's do this again.
Shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Watch it, watch it. Oh, don't get hit on the backswing. Dude, imagine fighting this thing with a blade type. That sounds hard. I do like the linear rifle stagger too on the charge shots. It comes in clutch in these kind of fights.
Right shoulder ammunition.
Should be able to get a stagger soon. There we go. I think we'll be able to do this on one try. Oh, dodge. Alright, there we go. Oh god, I'm gonna need to be in the air soon. I think we got it. Wait, actually first try. Thank god we didn't have low enough defenses to get one tapped by this guy.
Complete shutdown confirmed.
Walter, you gotta pick better friends.
Enough, tourist. Been miserable.
Do you give up this time?
I guess playing nice.
I feel like I can't keep falling for it, right?
You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way.
We cannot fall for this again.
Cinder Carla
Please.
herself.
I feel like letting me through would have been totally fine, because now they're in some trouble, right? That was fun. Man, the level designs are really nice. I feel like they're a really big step up from what I remember from even a lot earlier entries in the series. Right, we picked that up on the way. Oh, it's literally one of their parts. It's funny. Let's see what that is.
No new messages.
The worst notification ever. Appreciate it.
Raven, we've received a job from RAD's leader.
How long is Walter gonna be gone? Didn't we take
This
the...
could just be another
I
one of the
assume it would
traps.
be. I cannot imagine why we would think any differently.
After the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely.
Maybe we should try to like kill us like 1,000
Let's take a
times.
look at the briefing.
Sure. Only because you're asking here. Let's see what the head type is. I have a feeling we're not going to change it, but you never know. Defense stuff mostly. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. What do we got? So that's the only mission then on this that's available then, I assume? Oh, interesting. Eliminate the Dozer faction. Interesting. Okay. That is about all the time I have for it right now, so we will have to continue this a little later. Maybe tonight, maybe later in the weekend. Not sure. But for now, that's it. So thanks for tuning in.